So we started a new location.
Let's see if we can take it from 0 to a...
Whoa. That's a big number right there.
Find
We
out.
finna find out.
Remember when these poles fell? Yeah, look at
Oh, you walk. Pick up your crap, dude.
making messes. Oh, man.
What's going on? All good chat. Come on, Ian. Come on. Come on. There he is. Time to cook.
Where is this guy?
For real.
It's been like 5 minutes. There it is. Probably because it didn't start. It sounds like a diesel, but it's not. It's a Tacoma.
He's got all the problems. Check out the dash. We got check engine, traction control off, no seatbelt, no, what is that one? It's got it all.
Should we keep it? I know.
So we started in Utah 6 years ago, and we basically spent the past 6 years figuring out all of our systems to where we felt like we knew what we were doing.
We wanted to start it to prove that we didn't just get lucky in Utah. We wanted to just copy and paste.
And there was only one way to prove it.
We had to go do
We had
it.
to go do it in another location. So the goal was go into Vegas and start the location from scratch and do 100,000 per month right off the rip, right off the first month.
And you'll see what happened with that.
At the end, we'll tell you guys like what were the results that we were able to achieve after 12 months. We've had a lot of time to think over the past about what were the things that we learned about starting a new location. And so we kind of summed those into 3 core learnings that we're going to share with you guys.
Dang. Got him. Go get him, boys.
Who was it? Who got injured? It's not even an ambulance, it's a fire.
Yeah, but he's getting his coat on. They might have turned up. They might have put the turn-ups on.
It's because Brenton just dropped a new YouTube video today.
Drop the fire. Come on.
It's probably pretty insensitive. Anyways, like I was saying, we'll share those learnings with you. So if you're just starting your own window cleaning company or you're looking to start a new location for your current business, you can learn from what we did rather than having to do it yourself.
Use us as the guinea pig. I'm actually going to Vegas, so this is perfect.
And I'm gonna be not in Vegas. I'm gonna be here holding down I'm gonna hold down the fort.
Road tripping. Cut to me vlogging.
Ian. He's inside, all right.
It's my turn? Okay, hopefully the lighting's good on this. I tried my best. I'm going to Las Vegas. I take this Colorado down there, and then I'm driving back old Silverado that's there, and then hopefully gonna plan on selling it. So, got some stuff we're gonna do with Big Mike down there in Jackson. Always a good time seeing them. I'm gonna take them out to dinner and stuff, so let's go.
Listen to the Beatles and the sound of laughing at McMahon. We got high.
That'd be sick, dude. I'm for it.
All right.
All right.
So with our goal being to get to $100,000 a month very quickly, we had never done that before. We had to come up with a plan, and the plan had to be different than anything we'd ever done in the past because we were trying to get results that we'd never gotten before. We came up with a 3-phase plan, and I'm gonna break it down for you guys. Phase 1 was obviously, and we know this from but we know from what we've done in Utah and scaling to over 2 million that we needed to nail our technicians. And so we needed people that were actually gonna be able to do the service, but not only did we need good technicians, we needed a good manager that could manage those technicians because we weren't gonna stay at that location. So that's the first thing. Phase 1, build a team. What was phase 2? Phase 2 was do door to door. Normally we're a marketing first company, and so normally we'd start a market with just marketing alone because that's what we really know. But if we wanted to have faster results, we knew that door to door is the fastest way to scale really quickly. And so we're like, we're gonna do a door to door blitz, right? So as a plan, we're gonna blitz the market for 3 months, and then we're heading into my office. Watch out for the door, watch out for the door, Brenton.
My bad.
And then once we had door to door locked in, and we did the 3-month blitz, we would have enough work to keep the technicians busy that we hired and keep the team busy, and then we would implement our marketing strategies that we know and that we've done with it for the past previous 5 years. And from the MRR that we stacked from the door to door blitz and the new work coming in from the marketing, we'd be able to keep our team busy, and we would be able to hit $100,000 a month, and we'd be able to continue that moving forward for the next 12 months. I drew this up on my whiteboard. I got a new whiteboard. So if anyone doesn't know, like the lore is I'm a big whiteboard guy, but I drew this visual for you. So the plan, in Las Vegas, we're trying to get to $100,000 a month as fast as possible. So dude, this is so, all right.
There we go.
Phase 1 was build team. Phase 2 was door-to-door blitz. And then phase 3 was implement marketing. And we thought we knew what we were doing. And we're like, this is gonna be a great plan and we're gonna hit our goals. But spoiler alert, this plan completely crashed and burned. We're gonna get into the story a little bit, but the reality of it is, like, the learnings that we are gonna share with you guys later, the best learnings usually come from failure. And because we failed so hard with this plan, the learnings were really good. I mean, great for you guys, crappy for us.
Yeah, really crappy.
So, anyways, that's
Let's get into it.
Okay, we're here with Jackson. What you got to say, Jackson?
New truck, new me.
New truck. The fun stuff. Love this. This is the Vegas sun right here. This is good stuff right here. Dang. This thing is a mess. About to get you dialed in. Jackson doesn't know how to use a ratchet strap. What the helly? That was the craziest ratchet strap job I have ever seen.
I just watched.
This truck right here, this Colorado, better not look like this one. Look at this. What is that?
Ew, where's that from? Right here?
What is that?
Yeah, it's from right here.
Busted. Bumping, dude. Bumping in the Tesla. So, this is a ratchet strap.
I know what a ratchet is.
Bingo, bango.
Skinny thoughts.
Getting all damn solar panels done. All right, bro. Give us a little recap.
55 solar panels. Took only an hour to do, and they were charged $375. Easy $375 you can make.
Jeez. Simple. That's what we do, baby.
We finished up this job as a inside-outside solar panel. It was like $730. We got done in just over 3 hours. So
Dang.
So yeah, not too bad at all.
Yeah, that's really good. 2.5
yeah,
hours.
2.5 hours. Never mind.
Even better.
Even better.
Yeah.
So I moved to Utah in January of 2024. Just kind of floating around, not really doing anything.
Yeah.
Then I saw actually ads for you guys on social media.
Heck yeah.
Messaged out onto Instagram if you guys were hiring. Got nothing back.
Ghosted.
Yeah, I've got ghosted. It's like, all right, sounds good. But then I saw the Indeed and saw a message back. Then yeah, you guys responded like the next day and got an interview with you guys and got hired right away. Worked for you guys for almost half of 2024, and then I want to say in July, that's when you reached out to me asking if I wanted to do the branch.
Yeah.
Really wherever I wanted to go.
Yeah. So a little bit of backstory with that too. Like Mike came in and like Mike was absolutely destroying. Like our best technician right off the bat, upselling like crazy, was getting crazy reviews, wasn't scared to work hard, definitely like proved himself. And we were looking at expanding into a location. Mike was obviously that guy we wanted to do it with. Only guy like willing to do it too.
And I was just a single dude. I can float around wherever I wanted to go.
Yeah.
I appreciate all those kind of words. I was trying to be humble,
Yep.
But no, yeah, so that's when the conversation started about opening up the branch.
Yeah.
And ultimately they're just like, wherever you want to go, we'll be in full support. And so that's,
as long as it's year-round weather.
Yes.
We can work year-round.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Yep. And so originally I was like, I'm from Seattle, so I wanted to go up to Seattle, be home, be close to family. But then I was like, it rains too much, doesn't make sense. Thought about Boise, because again, I have family up there. I think it'd be a good market. But same thing, Ian was like, it snows way too much.
Yeah.
If you want to do that, that's fine. You just have to do crystal sites.
Yeah.
So then I was like, well, we're in Arizona, we're in Utah, let's just go to Vegas. It's like the next major connecting city and state. And so I proposed that to them both, and they're like, let's do it. Got here at the end of 2024 of December.
Yep.
It started off kind of rocky, kind of shaky, because we had our sales team and we hired a whole bunch of technicians, including me. We had 4 other technicians, so 5 total.
So we had 5 technicians. So we already had Jackson who lived here. He was down to work for us again. We moved down a technician from Utah to do seasonal work down here.
Yeah.
So there was 3, and then we hired 2 extra guys who lived here. Off the rip, we had to train 2 brand new guys, because obviously you knew how to clean windows. Jackson already knew, and then the guy we moved down from Utah already knew, obviously. So we had to train 2 new guys. But the morning of the first day, we did this big powwow of onboarding and here's how things are run, here's how we do things. Yeah, we kind of just ripped it from there.
Yeah. Good job, dude. Yeah.
See, dude, you're good in front of camera, bro.
Light a cigarette just so I can breathe. 700 feet off the coast of Crete. No reservation, pull a 20 deep. I would trade it all just to be at peace.
When the glasses are down.
On a make, on a make. Tried walking away, but I heard it hit the ribs, so I wasn't confident. Woo! Which truck we?
The Mavy.
The Mavy?
We love the Mavs, bro.
Oh, we do love the Mavs. The Silverados, ask me if I love them.
Do you love them?
No.
No. Dang it.
Freaking suck. Kind of peaceful out here. So, phase 2 of our 3-phase plan for Vegas was the door-to-door blitz. So at that point, we had a bunch of people reach out to us on social media that wanted to do door-to-door blitzes for us because there were a lot of people in the window cleaning space that they were good at door-to-door, and it was winter because we were starting in December. We're like, all right, cool, let's get all these guys together, let's send them out to Vegas, and let's do a 3-month blitz from December, January, February. We get an Airbnb, a big Airbnb, and we would have 5 to 10 sales reps going out, and me and Ian and Big Mike would all stay in the big house. We'd hype everyone up every day, send the sales reps out, we'd send the technicians out, and everything would be good. A numbers perspective, we were trying to do $100,000 a month. So if we're gonna do $100,000 a month, 100,000 divided by, there's usually 20 working days per month. So we were trying to sell about $5,000 a month to keep our technicians, or sorry, $5,000 a day. Good catch, dude. So that was the idea with the door-to-door reps. But we also knew that after the 3-month blitz, we needed to have enough MRR on the schedule, or monthly recurring revenue from our recurring service plans, to keep our technicians busy, because we knew that our marketing was good for phase 3. It wasn't going to be able to keep up with the volume that was necessary to keep our team of technicians busy at $5,000 a day. So MRR was extremely important selling plans. And so we were trying to shoot for, I don't even remember what the number was. Do you remember?
How many plans?
We knew that we needed about $50,000 in MRR by the end of the 3-month blitz. And so that was the focus, like rip revenue, like rip daily initial revenue, but also stack plans on the back end. And we knew this wasn't gonna be easy because all of the sales reps were coming from all over the United States. They had all sold in different markets. Their window cleaning businesses were a little bit different than ours. Their pitch was a little bit different than ours. And so we had to train up all of these sales reps on how it works, like how we communicate with our clients, our systems, how reminder text works, how our technician service, all that stuff. We've been doing service plans for over 6 years now, but at the time, at the end of 2024, we had been doing them for a long time, but a lot of people in the window cleaning industry weren't doing service plans yet. And so none of them in their businesses had sold service plans. It's actually one of the big reasons why they were coming out, was because they wanted to learn how to sell them. And so we had to train them how our business worked, but also how the service plans worked, and then how to pitch them at the doors. That was the task at hand. And it was big.
It's a learning curve.
Yeah, it was a learning curve, but like we knew we were going to be able to do it. So that was the plan. So going into the first month, we honestly kind of expected a slower month. Like we didn't expect to sell $100,000 within the first month, because we knew we were going to be ramping the sales team. But after the first month, I think we quickly realized that we just weren't selling what we needed to sell. The sales guys were incredible. Like the guys that came out on the team, they absolutely crushed it for us. When you're starting a market, there's so many things, like unforeseen things that will happen, and those things happen for us. 85% of neighborhoods are gated. And so they're extremely hard to get into to knock doors. The second thing is, because Vegas is a year-round warm market, it has been absolutely crushed from all door-to-door companies, like from solar, from pests, from fiber. Like every company that exists has knocked in Vegas. And so no one really wants to answer the doors because it's such a saturated market for door-to-door. So that was something that was really hard. And then on top of all that affecting our door-to-door team sales, like our Google My Business got shut down because we were getting too many reviews too fast. And honestly, we had the sales reps make some Google reviews for us, and all their IP addresses were from different states, and so Google flagged us. So don't do that. And then on top of that, because we were a new account in House Call Pro, I can't even remember what happened. Like we messed up a few service plans, and so we issued refunds for people. And because we saw like 2 or 3 refunds within a day, we got flagged, and so our credit card processing went down. And so there was 2 weeks where we couldn't get reviews, and we also couldn't collect money. And so the door-to-door guys were selling on the doors. We were servicing the revenue and be like, hey, we'll send you an invoice in 2 weeks. It was crazy. So yeah, dude, that is how phase 2 went. So didn't go according to plan.
Isn't it just so nice how we're out here in the cold and rain, and Ian's just vibing in Vegas right now?
For real, he's just in the warm weather.
It's probably so nice. He's vibing.
He's probably getting a tan right now.
Oh, for sure. He probably has shorts on right now, and he needs to be written up for breaking the uniform.
He's like this.
Dang
yeah,
it.
You need to ride him up, dude.
Ride him up. All right. It's happening.
Pretty dope property though, with the Lake Las Vegas, boy. Check this out, boy. Got the Lake Las Vegas. Kind of tough. Oh Lord, there goes that man. Messing up right when the camera starts. And there goes that man.
Come on, dude. Come sit. Yeah, come sit, dude. Chat. I'm always waiting for him. Always. We're supposed to film at 1 o'clock. It's 2 o'clock. Are you kidding me right now? We don't need none of this. Yeah, I run. Bobbin. It took forever.
I'm always on time.
He is so in the weeds of AI right now that can't even get a hold of the man.
Ready? All right, so now that you guys know how phase 2 went and how it obviously didn't go to plan, it actually changed how we were gonna do phase 3, which is marketing. Originally, you tell it, what was the plan originally, Ren?
The OG plan, phase 1, get there with the team. Phase 2, door to door. And then in the 3rd month of door to door, we were gonna start doing all of our basics. Door hangers, yard signs, getting reviews, getting a GBP set up.
Because they changed
Facebook ads. What else do we do? Our core marketing that we always do.
Website, yard signs, door hangers, Google reviews, Facebook ads.
Yes. And influencers. Can't forget about the influencers. So that was the plan, right? Like everything would flow into our phase 3 plan, but phase 2 didn't work.
Yeah.
It didn't work the way we wanted it to.
Because of how the door-to-door blitz went and then all the other problems that happened on top of that, instead of waiting until the 3rd month of the blitz, we realized that we needed more work because we weren't able to keep we had hired the 5 technicians and we couldn't keep them busy with just door-to-door. And so we were scrambling. We're like, oh crap, what are we gonna do? Instead of me going out with the technicians and the sales reps, like hype them up, I locked myself in a room and built the website basically for Vegas so then we could start running or pushing traffic to it.
Yeah.
So I had to get the website locked in so then we could actually start running paid ads to it. And then also all of our yard signs have our website on it, but our website was just for Utah, and so if they went to the website, they wouldn't be able to fill it out.
It'd be confusing.
So that was the first thing. Like we moved that up really fast, finished it within a week, and then we're like, all right, let's start blitzing the market with all the stuff that we know.
Yeah.
So because of that, like our marketing didn't do as well initially because I think we were kind of rushing into it. But luckily it did like save us a little bit and we were able to start keeping some technicians busy.
It definitely gave us some momentum.
Yeah.
Because all those things we had to change and fix happened the 2nd week of launching Vegas.
Yeah.
So we had to pivot like really quick.
Like luckily we were able to like kind of get our feet under ourselves a little bit, but we were scrambling and it did help us a little bit with revenue to keep some of the technicians busy that we had hired.
Yeah.
But sadly it wasn't enough to keep them all busy. We had to do some stuff that really sucked, but Ian will talk about that. Because Ian was the one.
Stuff that really
Ian was the one that solved the problem, so
yeah.
We were the ones that caused the problem for Ian, but Ian was the one that solved it, so we'll let him talk about it.
We'll let him get into it. Everyone know how Gatlin always does this thing? And it just goes like, this is how he needs to do it. Ready?
What do I need?
Are you watching?
Why don't you just
training
teach?
Gatlin.
All right, teach me.
Okay, you go like this. So you say what you say to end it and be like, thanks for watching. And then
See,
I'll just cut it there.
I just turn off the camera.
I know, but you never cover it. You never cover it. So it's never black.
Cover, then shut it off.
So just be like, thanks for watching, homies. Boom. I'm trying to get him to be a real YouTuber, guys. I'm trying.
We have a YouTube, but I'm not a real YouTuber.
Dang it.
You're
You're
right.
Ooh, bruh. Michael's truck? Jackson's truck. Let me get this shot real quick. It's a good shot for you, Brenton. So Vegas did not start off very hot. We tried something completely new with door-to-door, something that we've never really done before, and we didn't really know how to do it, which was a problem. We should have just stuck with what we were good at. We had Mike, Jackson, the guy from Utah, and then 2 new hires. And we quickly realized that we weren't performing on the doors very well, so we were way overstaffed. We were sitting around a lot of the time just waiting for a job to be sold. Ended up having to let go of the 2 new hires here, which really stunk because they were actually like pretty dang good hires and they were really good dudes. Would have, liked to have them on the team. Had to send the technician back up to Utah during the winter, which isn't fun. Like there was more work in Utah than we had here in Vegas, which wasn't fun at all. Definitely a learning opportunity for us. When we do open a new branch or something, we know what not to do. We're gonna stick to things that we are good at and start there first. Kind of stunk as far as like a technician perspective because we got them all trained up and everything, ready to rip. I interviewed them and was like, yeah, we're gonna have a lot of work with these door-to-door guys ripping, and the full floor fell out from underneath us. So kind of stunk, but we're ripping now. We're doing better now.
Yes, sir.
Ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. What we got going on?
Well, I got to this side of the house. We were supposed to do screens today. This is how I found the screens. So we gave them our guy's number, Screen Mobile, shout out. I don't know if they're on YouTube. And then
So what'd you do though?
I just went and told him, hey, before I take all these out, your screens are broken. I don't know if I want to take them out and won't be able to clean the windows if I don't. He's like, oh, let's take them out. If you can put them back in without looking all messed up. And then I gave him our screen mobile guy stuff.
So if you find broken screens, let the client know ASAP.
ASAP.
So they don't blame you. And then give them a solution on how to fix it. Good job, Jackson. All right, dude, give us a little garage tour.
Here she is.
What we got? What we got?
Well, we got a whole bunch of just extra supplies. We got Christmas light signs, extra towels and lights.
Nice.
A whole bunch of sides for regular windows, extra bags. Again, a whole bunch of light stuff. Then, as you guys know, we do lights here in Vegas.
Christmas
It's
lights.
all 75 of our lights.
Something like
ish.
that. Yep.
And it's kind of convenient that we can fit it just all in my garage.
Yep. And then the whip goes here. The whip parks here, out of the way.
Yep.
All right.
Chill.
I'll stop the world and melt with you. You've seen the difference and it's getting.
I forgot that. Yeah. Dude, this thing's heavy.
It is heavy. This is cannons of build quality.
And the freaking, it's still too zoomed in.
Does it get darker?
Yeah, it's,
That will change your eyes, so.
dude, this, I'm not gonna lie, this does look better than the Sony.
It don't even get me started.
Except now I gotta change the angle too. Yeah, dude. We'll get you. See, this one doesn't even focus though.
What are you talking
It went out of focus. I got it. We're good. You can leave that in there. That's good. Yeah, it's good now. See, it goes like that, and then. So yeah, I mean, as you can see, things did not go as planned going into Vegas. Like we had massive goals. We wanted to get to $100,000 a month right off the rip. We had never done that before. And honestly, looking back at it now, it's kind of hilarious that we thought that we were going to be able to pull that off. Yeah. But one of the nicest things about like falling on your face and completely failing is you get a lot of awesome lessons. And like, we're going to share those here in a second. But before I like share all the lessons that we did learn from starting a new location and completely crashing and burning, I want to break down the results for you guys. So, because we did have the results that we wanted to, but we did have results. So, like I said, our plan was we wanted to get to $100,000 a month within the first month, and then overall at the end of the year we were planning on doing 1.2 million in the first year. And we didn't do that. So, I'll show you guys our actual numbers. Because yeah, we were planning on. Let's see. Let me get this adjusted real quick. So we were planning on having 5 technicians busy all year, ripping $5,000 a day total amongst the 5, so $1,000 per tech. That didn't happen, and because we had to scale down to 2 technicians, what our numbers ended up looking like was a lot less than $1 million, I can tell you that. So this is what it looked like. All right, so in the first year in Vegas, from January through December in our first year, we $236,000 in window cleaning, and then we did about $40,000 in Christmas lights. And then the nice thing was we still were able to stack quite a few plans, and so we were able to we sold 254 plans in the first year in Vegas. That looks kind of like this. Yeah, anyways. So yeah, obviously, I mean, what, 236 plus 40, so like $276,000 a year. Definitely was not, those were not the results that we were looking to get. But they were still results. And like, luckily, we went from taking a situation that we completely were crashing and burning. We were able to make a pivot, recover. And honestly, after 1 year, we did build a very stable branch. Like we still did over $250,000 in the first year. And building off of that foundation, we can continue to scale. I think that's the thing that's really interesting with goals and like running your own businesses. I guess one thing that we've always deal with, I would say it's a blessing and a curse, tend to shoot for bigger goals than we can achieve. And what ends up happening when we do that is like, obviously we don't achieve the goal, but we still end up going farther than we would have if we never set the goal in the first place. So with starting the Las Vegas location, even though we completely crashed and burned, fell on our face, and we didn't achieve the results that we wanted to, there was still some good that came out of it. So we were able to learn how to start a new location by doing everything wrong the first time. So that way moving forward on all of our future locations, we don't make the same mistakes that we did in Vegas. That being said, it's been a year since that launch. And I've had a lot of time to reflect on what happened in Vegas, what were the things that we did right, what were the things that we did wrong. And I think I've been able to take everything that happened, condense it into 3 main learnings that we are going to be using moving forward when we start new locations. And hopefully they can be valuable for you guys as you guys are either starting a location from scratch because you guys have never done this before, you guys are growing your current location, or you guys are looking to start locations in the future.
So actually kind of cool when we went over numbers last Monday about, how much revenue that we did and callbacks, and so far this year, we haven't had any callbacks. I think even last year, I think I could probably count on one hand how many callbacks we've had.
Yeah.
If I had to guess, probably 3.
I'd guess 3, yeah. And it was probably something so dumb and little, yeah.
Yep. And so yeah, no, it's been good. A lot of ups and downs, but I think we're finally at a point where we are finally learning the market, finally learning how to, you know, clean these houses even more efficiently.
Yeah.
And so I think it's been good.
Finally starting to see the effect of stacking plans.
Yep.
So we already have the automatic revenue per month, which is really nice. So it's taken a year and some change, but
Could have been worse.
It could have been way worse. Finally starting to get the ball rolling. So yeah, good job, dude.
Yeah.
See,
appreciate
dude,
it.
you're good in front of camera, bro. You're chilling.
Guess who's back? Ian's back.
I was gonna say I'm back, but then I realized it's because Ian's back.
Yeah, it's Ian.
Cause I'm Slim Shady, yes I'm the real Shady. Oh, you know the Slim Shadys. Slim Shady?
No, you sounded like you said.
I'm Shady. Slim Shady. Shout out to the boys.
Oh, you're wearing that hat?
Yeah, dog.
Let me put
I had to get fitted up.
You wear that for them.
Fitted.
Shout out to the boys. Oh, the angle.
Okay.
Dude, you're so artistic, man.
You guys gotta come
Live looking
close.
Crazy. This is what we do to get the shot. This is what we have to deal with. Whoa! Does that make it better?
I can only hear you right now, Ian.
Check.
That's all we need, anyways. If
Check,
your head
check.
wasn't screwed onto
Check,
your body, you'd lose it.
This is kind of sick. Let's set the standard in the back.
Be a cactus. Cactus never gets any love. Shout out
For real.
Cactus.
You just be sipping your drink in the back. So Ian's back, and so now we're gonna break down what were the things. I mean, he just got back from Vegas this week.
Yeah.
But we're gonna talk
Yes,
about the
sir.
learnings that we've had running Vegas for the past year,
The whole time.
not just the learnings that Ian
Yep.
had this week.
Yep.
So what are the core learnings?
What'd you like to know?
So learning number one is you are still starting from scratch. It doesn't matter what you know. It doesn't matter how long you've been in business. When you're going to a new location, no one knows who you are. And so you need to do the things that you did at the beginning in order for your location to still be successful. So what I mean by that is when we started, we went and did door to door, which is completely different than what we knew. And we went away from the basics of doing like yard signs, door hangers. We didn't have a website set up. We weren't running Facebook ads. And so the reality of what we should have done is go into the market the same way that we did when we started here in Utah. We needed to have a website so that we could drive traffic to. And we needed to just blast yard signs and door hangers because no one knew the brand yet. And so we needed as many people as fast as possible to know who we are. So that was the first thing that we should have done. It's like, just because we have 6 years of experience, it like maybe makes some things easier, but in reality, like we're starting from ground zero.
We had 6 years of experience, but 0 years of experience for starting a new location.
Exactly.
So that's
That
cool.
was very well said.
Yeah, thanks.
Nice.
Learning number 2, do not overhire. So I wish we would have started out with 1 technician and then scaled from there. We started out with 5 technicians and it didn't work out at all.
On top of that, what caused us to hire too much off the rip was we tried to get technicians before we had jobs.
Yes.
And so it should have been completely flipped.
Bad idea.
Instead of like our plan being like hire technicians, do door-to-door blitz to get more work, and then do marketing to get more work, it should have been get more work first.
Mm-hmm.
And then once we've proven how much work we can get, then we scale the team.
Prove that it works first.
That was our
Yeah.
rap.
If you hire first before you even have the jobs, you have to overpromise, and don't overpromise because you'll fall short.
We did that.
And we
it
did
sucks
that,
to
and it was terrible. It was very embarrassing.
yeah. It sucks to promise 5 guys a job like that they can get paid and take care of their families. And then because we overpromised, we're like, actually,
we can only
have
have
to let you
2
guys know.
guys.
Yeah, that
So
sucks.
yeah. Anyways, so that was learning number 2.
learning number 3, and this one is more of a general business learning. Things tend to take longer than you think they will take. For us, like I think the biggest reason why we've been successful is because we've just done hard things for a long period of time. And I don't think that there's any way to get around that. Like, yes, you can learn things. Yes, you can improve your skill. Yes, you can build a better team. But in reality, if you want to build something great, it's just going to take a long time. We shouldn't stop setting high goals for ourselves.
Right.
By you setting a big goal for yourself, it pushes you to do things that you never would have done before. But at least the goals get us in the right direction so then we can learn what to do.
For sure. So yeah, those are the biggest 3 learnings from Vegas.
So yeah, if you're starting a new location, do the basics off the rip. Don't try to get fancy.
Yep.
Get the work first, then hire. Don't
Yep.
overpromise. Things will take time. Good things take time.
Good things take time. So learn from us.
Yeah, don't do what we do, or don't do what we did in Vegas. And the reality of it is, now that we've learned how to start new locations, you guys might be seeing
We might
in
do
the
a
near
couple
future,
more.
we might be dropping some more locations.
Nice work, everyone.
Peace.
Yeah, give me for the. Yep, there we go. Sorry,
Do
what?
the hand thing. Do the hand thing. Do the hand thing.
Brenton
I
wants
taught
me.
you this.
Brenton wants me to do the hand thing. Watch this.
Later. I'll teach you. Just do a couple. Just do a couple. Should we do another Facebook? Like Ian, do like one of these? If you want to go.
That's covering you. Sorry.